How are you? Good. Nice to meet you again. All right. Again, this is Mustafa is talking to you. Um, Continuing what we were talking about. Okay, we were talking about making our own story, right? We were talking a lot about making our own story, and we said that to make a story that we have to write some sentences in a paragraph. And last lesson we were talking about making this paragraph or building these sentences need what, and we put all of them together in one word. And we explained many things about that. Okay, so today we con- we are going to continue doing what we are talking about. All right. And as I told you before, we are making our own story. Okay. So we talked before our character, our story character. And I think all of you choose their own character, right? So continuing making our story, okay, there are some main parts in the story that we have to know to make our own story. Good? All right. So today we are going to talk about building a story, how to build a story, how to make a story, or the main parts that we need when making a story. All right? So let's be together. All right? To build a story, yeah. Grade 3, we need a map. We need a map to build our own story. There is something called a story map. Let's come together and know exactly what is a map story. All right? A story map, as written here, is a strategy that uses a graphic organizer to help students learn the elements or parts of a book or story by identifying story characters, plot, setting, problem, and solution. Okay, students, that means you, read carefully to learn the details about these story. Okay, so the main parts or the main elements of a story map, okay, is character. Okay, character number one. Number two, the setting. Number three, the problem of that story. Then the last one is the solution, how this story ends. Let's see different types or different shapes. Sorry, let's see different shapes of a story map. Okay, this is number one. Look at this. Look at this shape of a story map. This is the first shape. This is a story map. Here we have the title first, then the author. Author means what? The one who wrote the story. Okay, we call it an author. Then characters, then setting, then we have the beginning of the story, middle of the story, then the end of our story. Okay, let's come together again to see different shapes of a story map. Let's see this. Here we have a story map. Characters, setting, problem, solution. All right, let's see another shape of a story map. Here we have the title, character, setting, problem, and solution. All right, let's take one by one. All right, let's come here. Setting. Setting means what? Setting. Setting is the time and the place. The time of the story and the place that this story happened in that time or in that place, okay? Number two, characters, the people or animals who act out the story. These are characters, of course. We all know the characters. Then the problem of the story, the struggle the character is having, which problem and that the character is having that in that story, and what is happening, the events, the beginning, the middle, and the end. Then the last one is the solution. All right, so these are different types or different parts or elements of a story. Okay, let's see this here. Sorry, we come back here again. Um, we said that characters, of course, of course, you all know the characters of the story. Setting, setting, it can be in a park, just like this picture. You see, this is a park. We said we said setting. Setting is a place. It can be in a park. It can be in a castle. Okay, I think you know different stories that happened in castles. All right. Like, for example, Beauty and the Beast. It happened in a castle. Or it can be in a forest or in a wood, like Robin Hood. Yeah, it happened in a, a forest or a wood. Okay. It can be near the river. It can be in an island. Okay, all these settings are places that the story happened in. Also, we said it setting can means the time. So this is day. You see the sun. Sun is up. That means this is a day. Or it can be at night. You see, it can be at night. All right. So all these elements that we need to build our story. Okay. So again, for the last time, how to build our story, we need to have a map. Okay. And this map, the elements of this map is characters, the main one. Yeah, the main one. Characters, setting, so the problem, then the last one is the solution, right? So this is our lesson. Hope you enjoy it. Okay, watch it, and if you have anything, you can ask me. I am available there to answer all your questions. Thank you. Bye bye.